Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorin Vaduva here from eXp Realty in Ottawa. Noelle, thank you very much for the shout out and for having me on your show, Talk the Ting, and for asking me a few questions about the Ottawa real estate market. And I'm going to try my best to give you guys the best answers I can. And here it goes. All right. So the first question was how has COVID affected the Ottawa real estate market? Actually, in two ways, in the positive way and in the negative way. Positive way is because obviously we've had a crazy increase in property values this year. So we've had about between 19 and 20% increase in values for homeowners in Ottawa. That's between condos and residential homes. So anyone selling, obviously, people are trying to take advantage of the market, the demand, and obviously, the prices that are out there. So, the negative way that it affected the market is for buyers. So for buyers, obviously, it's been harder to qualify because appraisers have been, obviously more difficult. Same with lenders; they're a little more precautious. You had low inventory, so not a lot of options to choose from. And then, you had limited time to see properties, or some properties you only saw virtually, and those, obviously made it difficult for you. And you're competing with a lot of people. So you're competing with, sometimes 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, sometimes even more buyers on the same property. So you had to really be ready. So in a good way and a bad way is how COVID has affected the Ottawa real estate market. The second question, was in pertaining to what do we see property values going to be going up or down in the near future? That's a really good question. Everyone is kind of asking that same thing. We've had a really crazy year. The year before that was not as crazy, but it was still up and coming year in regards to values. I think this year we're already still seeing an increase because the inventory levels are really low. It's still an inventory crisis, so it's just supply and demand right now. Low inventory, big demand. So, unless the inventory increases, then we'll still see an increase in values. To give you an idea, we have roughly around 2,000 to 2,500 active listings, and we need around 5 to 7,000 roughly to be more of a balanced kind of market. So we're still pretty far behind. I do think at one point we might hit a recession, but who knows when that will come. And then we might hit a stalemate for about maybe 2 or 3 years. But again, it's never bad to buy now. Never read the market or wait to try to read the market because you'll miss out on growth. And again, every situation is different, but that's just my understanding. I've had people who were like in 2019 wanting to wait. And then the market just kept going higher and higher, and they missed out on loads of potential equity in the property. So, that's the answer to that question. So at the moment, I do see a continuing increase in values. And, we're still a young city, guys, so we still have a lot of room to grow. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So the last and third question is, what do you think is owning a home more important now than ever? That's a really good question. Owning a home is very, very important, but it's not the most important. So, like even me and my family, when we came to Canada, we rented for 22, 23 years. We never, needed to own a home. We were super happy and, made home where we were. So it really depends on your situation and your circumstances, but home ownership is not for everybody, and it doesn't have to be happy and to have a home. But, obviously, everyone knows that, most real estate does pay off, and it is a great asset to have long term for you and your family to leverage. real estate could pay. I'm a real estate investor here in Ottawa myself, so I do understand the importance of real estate. But again, it's not something that everybody has to have, but it is important and good to have for you and your family for the long term. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening. My name is Sorin Vaduva. Thank you very much, Noelle. And you guys have a great week ahead, and stay safe out there, okay? Bye.